Hello everyone, thank you so much for being here in this new edition of our show In the Light of the Presence. We are speaking to you through TVPAX Online from the uh, Brotherhood called the Fraternidade Pax Universal from São Paulo, Brazil. And I am João Paliteiro and I'm speaking to you from Coimbra in Portugal, Europe. It is a great pleasure to be here again with you in this week, this Friday. And today I would like to talk about a more deeply understanding of our divine essence, our soul and spirit, and our connections to the cosmic beings of light and love. Each one of us is a great spiritual being who is having experiences on the material plane, on this three-dimensional reality, but we are more than that. We often confine ourselves into believing that we are just what we see, what we feel, our bodies, even our thoughts or emotions, and our relationships here on earth. But in reality, we are much more than that, and science has already shown to us that we have these filters inside that keeps away from our senses the majority of the frequencies of our surroundings. Um, Science tells us that up to 98% of all of the frequencies of the realities are kept away from our awareness. And so just 2% of what's happening, and that's what we can feel or have any kind of sensation of awareness. This is very small. And so we can understand from that picture, that scientific revelation, that we can and we have the possibility of expanding our consciousness. The so much often called the expansion of consciousness, the awakening of our spirituality, it can be simplified by the expansion of these 2%, and we, each one of you, becoming more aware of other frequencies, other realities, which are always happening with us, outside, surrounding us, on other dimensions, on other levels of consciousness, other brain waves, other heart waves and beats. So we can see that we are losing very much from life, not caring about um, questioning to ourselves, who, who am I? Who is this big spiritual being that they say that I am, but I can't feel it. I can't be aware of it on the majority of my daily basis activities. Of course, I can feel this um, expansion of my inner side, of my intuition, of my contemplation when I'm meditating, when I'm contemplating perhaps a sunset, or maybe with my son on my arms, or having fun with my friends. But this is punctual events. I'm willing to expand my consciousness so that I can feel my presence all the time. How can I do that? Who am I? Can you answer to that question? Who are you? I believe that so many points of view, questioning, seekings, all of the history of the humankind, from philosophy, religion, spirituality, and meditation paths, from Eastern to Western currents of thought, of practice, science itself, the arts, each and every one are but are seeking nothing but only this thing, that we are all trying to find ourselves, to get to answer to this question, who am I? And so today I'm focusing on that. And today we are going to have this brief meditation at the end of the show. Until then, I'm going to focus more on our cosmic realities. As we focus and as we have the intention to expand our consciousness, to expand our awareness of everything that we are at every second, but we maybe have not been aware of it. When we open our hearts and open our minds to the possibilities, unknown possibilities, other possibilities of ourselves, we open a portal. We open this gateway inside that other intelligences, other consciousness on the universe can enter in communication with us. We can connect with other parts of ourselves. We can connect with our soul. We can connect with our spirit above our soul, our divine presence, I am. The first manifestation of our manifestation currents of individualization from God. When we came from the reality where we were completely at one with God, we were one with Him, we entered this reality of being individual. When we did that, the first thing, the first event that occurred was to manifest this divine presence, I am. She has every primordial frequencies that we are. She has complete memory, awareness, consciousness of who we are in the divine level, the oneness level. And so from that one level, the presence I am, we have many layers, many levels of being. In each level of these, we lose something. We lose some connection, some consciousness, some awareness. And when we arrive to this human level consciousness, we are very far away from our total divine consciousness on our source, the presence I am. But we continue to be that source every time. It is not because of our lack of awareness here or at the human level that it means that we are completely disconnected and we are not divine at all from that point. We continue to be divine, we continue to be whole, we continue to be perfect at the sight of God when he or she looks at us. It is each one of us that it is not so much convinced that we are so perfect or so divine or so connected. And so this is the main issue, this gap between our human consciousness and our divine consciousness. When we can, by daily practice, by our daily recognition that this is indeed true, we are going to open inner doors, inner gateways. We are going to reactivate our memories, our cell memory, our DNA memory, our mind, superconscious mind memory, our heart memory, our soul memory. Even the soul has to remember something at her level because she is not at the I am level. So we need to do that. It is not only bread that the human being is hungry. We are much more than a body which needs food and shelter and comfort and love from our siblings or our significant ones. We are much more than that. And so we need divine bread, divine air, divine breathing, so that we can feel whole again. And so before we can end our show, I would like to invite you to this brief meditation so that we can reconnect ourselves to the recognition of God inside, of this primordial source that we are, infinitely and always whole and perfect. And so if you will, let's take 3 big breaths, deep breath, and close our eyes. Let your body relax. And now let yourself allow your breathing to flow freely. Focus your attention in the center of your chest. And on that point, put a tiny point of light, of white light. Surrender completely to that light in the center of your chest. Dive deeply inside of this light and allow it to expand on this beautiful, all-knowing, all-loving sphere of white light that surrounds your body and fills completely the room where you are. Be this light. Allow yourself to merge with it. Recognize deeply that you are this light. And as you do that, you can begin to accept this idea of being surrounded by the angels right here, right now. You are being surrounded by the divine masters of the light. You begin to allow to receive more of the love of God inside of yourself, coming from your divine essence, your divine source. Be this love of your presence. Be your presence. Feel yourself present in this light. You are the presence of God inside of yourself, manifesting Himself in His perfect manner. And now allow the masters and the angels and your presence to purify you, to cleanse you from every and each frequency that it's not in resonance with your essence, with your divine mission, your divine purpose, your divine tone, your divine uniqueness. Let the masters, through your authorization, your intention, your free will, let them free you from everything that's not you. Right here, right now, you become totally aligned with your essence. Every and each chakra is aligned. Your aura is purified, and you become a perfect instrument, channel from your own truth, light, love, and purpose. The masters are consecrating you right now to divine cosmic Christ, to the love of God, to your presence I am. And let's thank right here, right now, for the receiving of these blessings. You can now return to the here and now, breathe deeply, and when you want, you can open your eyes. I thank very much to each and every cosmic being, the masters, the angels, for helping us, for guiding this show today, for blessing each one of us. I thank you for your presence. Until next Friday, I wish you a great weekend, a very blessed and enlightened week. and I wish you all the best. Namaste.